Ever wondered why that weird little bump on your skin looks like it's trying to start its own colony? Well, that's a wart, my friend. Throughout history, people have attributed warts to contact with things like sea foam, boiled egg water, and of course, toads. We now know that toads are totally innocent in the matter. They're bumpy because mucus and poison-secreting glands dot their skin. So let's dive deep into the world of warts, those stubborn, uninvited guests that just don't seem to take the hint. So, what exactly are warts? No, they're not mini volcanoes erupting on your skin, though they sometimes feel like it. Warts are actually small, grainy skin growths that are caused by a virus. That's right, the human papillomavirus, or HPV for short, is the mastermind behind these pesky bumps. And there's not just one type. There are over 100 different strains of this virus. So how does one acquire these delightful little growths? As is the case with all viruses, HPVs can't multiply independently. Instead, HPVs use our skin cells to replicate. They do this by infecting the basal cells that constantly produce new skin cells and line the base of our skin's outermost layer, the epidermis. They have a better chance of getting all the way to the skin's basal cell layer when your skin is wet, softened, or injured. Even with the tiniest of cuts, especially HPV virus loves warm, moist environments. Think locker rooms, public showers, and anywhere your feet might get cozy. If the virus gets into your skin through a tiny cut or scrape, boom, you've got yourself a wart. You're most likely to develop warts on your hands and feet because they're most likely to encounter foreign surfaces and get superficially injured. Now, before you start imagining a tiny evil virus with a top hat and cane, let's get a bit more real. Warts can appear anywhere on your body, your hands, feet, even your face. Some are flat, some are raised, and some look like tiny cauliflower heads. But what exactly the wart looks like depends on a few factors. It's not totally clear why, but different HPV types tend to infect different parts of the body, cause unique-looking warts, and range in seriousness. Common warts are often domed and found on hands, elbows, and knees. Plantar warts occur on the soles of feet, where walking may flatten them. Filiform warts around the mouth and eyes, and flat warts on the legs and face. Warts can also feature little black dots, which are actually tiny blood clots where capillaries in the skin have become obstructed. Regardless of how exactly the wart forms, when the infected skin cells it's made of die, they release thousands of HPVs. This is why one wart can theoretically infect other parts of someone's body, or other people, directly or indirectly. However, the likelihood of this happening depends on what kind of HPV is involved, and what part of the body it's best at infecting. Most HPVs infect different areas of the skin and cause benign warts. However, some HPVs prefer the body's mucosal epithelia, the soft, moist tissues that line our reproductive, digestive, and respiratory tracts. Handling meat and fish puts people in contact with specific HPV types. Children and elderly people are thought to be more vulnerable to HPV infections because their skin tends to be thinner and have less organized immune defenses. And compromised immunity caused by things like smoking, chemotherapy, HIV, and genetic variation can make it harder for the body to suppress HPV infections. But don't freak out just yet. Warts are super common and generally harmless. They're just like that one annoying guest at a party, not dangerous, just really annoying. And the good news is, not everyone who comes into contact with the virus will get a wart. It all depends on your immune system and how strong your body's defenses are. Alright, so you've got a wart, now what? How do you send it packing? Before doing anything, maybe give a like to this video. First off, don't start planning a wart exorcism. No need to bring out the garlic or holy water. There are plenty of ways to get rid of warts, and most of them don't involve witchcraft. One common method is over-the-counter treatments. These usually contain salicylic acid, which slowly dissolves the wart over time. Just remember to be patient. Warts are stubborn and won't go down without a fight. If that doesn't work, you can always visit your doctor, who might freeze the wart off with liquid nitrogen. It's like giving your wart a one-way ticket to Antarctica. minus the penguins. Other methods include laser treatments or even minor surgery for the really stubborn ones. And HPV vaccines that are almost 100% effective in preventing infections from the riskiest HPV types became available in 2006. And if you're the natural remedy type, there are options like duct tape or apple cider vinegar. Just know these methods are more like waging a slow, sticky war rather than a quick victory. So how to deal with the wart? Of course, the best way to deal with warts is to avoid getting them in the first place. Keep your skin clean and dry, wear shower shoes in public places, and don't share personal items like towels or razors. Most importantly, keep your immune system strong, eat well, get plenty of sleep, and try not to stress too much. After all, life's too short to worry about a few pesky warts. Remember, warts are more of a nuisance than anything serious, so don't let them get under your skin, literally. Thanks for tuning in, and if you found this video helpful or just enjoyed learning about these tiny troublemakers, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any experience in dealing with warts, share it with us in comment section. Until next time, keep it smooth, folks.